From the ruins it came, and to ruin it returns. Ready, go? The marshes near the Abbey are certainly damp. Let's see if they're damp enough for Morgan beards. Size of a goblin's eye. This goblin certainly wasn't wrong about them being attracted to the flower, bright yellow. These are our Morgan beards, all right. Well, there's something familiar about this scent. It reminds me of home. Hopefully this... Enough. I've had my fill of goblins. hope the draper has Hortense's cloth.
All anyone ever wants anymore.
Up! You'll not find a bruised pippin in the bush.
Might I interest you in some swansdown?
Just some linen.
Apologies, my lord, but your items aren't here. They were due to arrive on a caravan from Bocklad, but my mother thinks it might be bandit.
It usually is.
Yes. Wait.
Going to find it.
Oh.
That damn bird's a menace.
She meant nothing by it, I swear. Be safe.
Who's gonna buy my wares?
Is there something...
If you're a bandit come to steal my stuff, you're gonna...
But it was you.
Only after that I demand...
These.
I told you not to call me that. And we'd have already collected if you hadn't
As I told...
I'll deal with the bird lover. You take the handsome one, killer.
Stop calling me that!
All right.
Did he hurt you?
No. He seemed intent on letting the bandit... My shipment is...
We could speak of that...
So you and my mother were right. It is all...
And were it not for the kindness... Now, if you don't mind...
Oh, I almost forgot. You'll be happy to know I've also at free of charge.
Are you sure?
My mother would insist.
How's that done then?
Clive.
Don't worry, I believe...
What's this? If that devil...
You needn't. I can always...
Oh, no. Speaking of...
This one?
I've a mind to get. Did you know she's quite...
I know needlecraft was amongst her lessons at the castle.
A lesson?
Not quite. When my Jill was...
She's an honest-to-goodness princess. I'd offer to... She'd most...
No.
Oh, well. Lady Hortense said she... Jill looked white as a sheet when we brought her.
What do you need? Not Sanfordine, do you? Should last you a good while. Anything else?
It is rare. I found your flowers. Yeah. Did you find... I don't... If the petal... Oh, and... And here we... A single drop.
In South, there's a salve that burns and blisters. Favours of chalky soil.
It's all right. Sid has nothing.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
Not all of the nobles made it out alive.
I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Your benefactors are a generous lot. You earned this. All done?
Butter. Ah, she's been better. Ty is making sure she gets the rest she needs.
Good.
Any word on Kupka's?
Vivian's did what she can to try and track it. We've sent ours out to the curse breakers and our other friends-in-law. No leads yet.
All right.
There he is. All right, Clive. Still busy saving the world.
Mid. When did you get back?
Just now.
What about your studies?
Adjourned. Since Hugo Kupka invaded Rosaria, all the canvas in uproar about it. He's gone mad. He's turned rogue. It'll be us next. You try concentrating with all of that.
All right, you win.
How long will you be staying this time?
Dunno. A while, most likely. Any road, while I'm here, I was hoping you could do us a favour.
Mid. You can't just expect me to...
Please, oblige her. While we are busy tracking down Kupka, you should have a little time to spare.
Professor! Now there's a face I haven't seen in a while. Shouldn't you have it buried in a dusty old tome?
I did, till a familiar trill pricked my ears. As ever, your exuberance is a breath of fresh air, which successfully scattered the painstakingly assembled fragments of my thoughts.
I'll take that as a compliment. Well, Clive, you heard the Professor. So, I'll meet you in the storeroom when you're done.
Wait, hold on. Breath of fresh air. Bloody tempest, more like.
Oi, Otto, you got my... Huh? My fee for bringing Mid across. She said that.
The storeroom, was it? I wonder what Mid's plotting.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest?
You took your time.
I'm a busy man, Mid.
I'll get to the point then. I want to turn the room down there into a workshop like the one...
Mid, you've only just come...
And? Dad said I had a knack for engineering. Told me everything he knew about. That was his dream for me. That what? But I'm helping no one stuck at school. I've studied enough. It's time I put my knack to work. I know that I can help the people here. And I want to do it.
Well. If Sid could see, all right? I'll tell Otto you'll be...
I knew you'd say yes. Which is why I wrote up a list of jobs for...
For me?
Who else? First things first, I need equipment. There's the designs for the stuff I need. The other materials I can work myself. Just need a apart from the wood. I'll need a carpenter.
Is that everything?
For now. I'll let you know if I need out else.
Where to start? Materials and tools. That means Karen and Blackthorn.
Jill looked white as a sheet when we bought it. Was wondering what Mid's back from.
Just now. She's planning to set up a workshop. Here's the list. Think you can...
This lot?
Excellent.
It's paid. If it weren't for her filters...
Indeed it would.
I'll send the stuff on to Mid.
Thank you. Blackthorn.
Was it a little...
I have a commission for... She requires... Do you think you can make them?
Bloody hell. Was she... I'll see what I can...
My thanks. That just leaves the carpenter. Let's see if Bardolph's available.
be enough.
How do, Master Six?
Bardolph. Mid's looking to build a workshop, so naturally...
Well, I'd love to help thee, but I'm afraid I got my hands full just keeping this. I'd gladly spare Mid all the time I have. It don't have to be me, though, does it? You know, the one over at...
That's right. I'll ask Martha if she can spare him.
Ah, Clive.
Home. Finds its...
I don't mind if he does.
Thank you, Martha.
He went up to Cressida on bit, far as I know.
I'll look from there then.
Stay sharp.
Fly, Ambrosia.
If it ain't the lad who saved my life. What brings you to a place like this?
You do, Bernard. Martha said I might find you here. I have a proposition for you.
Oh, do you now? Building a workshop, you say? And if Mark...
Of course.
Well, that there is Cressida. But I came up here hoping to visit. I even patched up the bridge to get across. Only to find that... But you're a dab hand.
It's the least I can do.
Well, thank...
This shouldn't take long.
It's over.
That should do it.
You made short work of that lot. Thank you, son. Now my folks can rest in peace once more.
How long is it since the village was abandoned?
Oh, people started packing their things after the duchy fell. Between the Blight and the Imperials, you just couldn't make ends meet. Must be nigh on a decade since the last wagon left. Oh, it may as well have been a century.
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't be. Can't live in the... Soon as I'm done saying a prayer, I'll meet you there.
That should take care of Mid's little list. Better head back before she thinks of anything else.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest?
All right, Clive? You've all...
I am. I've placed your...
That's brilliant.
Is there...
Nope. Blackthorn and so as soon as Bernard gets...
That's my good deed for the day done. Let's see how Jill's faring.
Ah, Clive.
Talia.
Recovering, but she's...
Of course, take good care of her.
I'll do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you.
The shelves. Oh, that's right. He must have found some.
Don't keep Gav waiting. He seemed excited.
You have the look of a man with the twins upon his shoulder.
Talia has tasked... I'm afraid of what happened.
You don't need me to answer that. I hope as much as you that what... And we must lift the operation.
I know, but... God,
I know you will.
Unfortunate. Something I can't do.
Just tell me what
you... No one knows Herblore liked. Unfortunately for you...
Clive! Anything catch your eye?
Seen enough?
Yeah. What's everyone whispering about?
Do you have a moment, Sid?
Which team?
Coles. They were moving in for their... A curse breaker managed to... They should be back by... I can't help but...
They know the work is dangerous.
But what if I've got them all... Before they go out, I always... But I never really thought...
I'll go and find them.
Thank you. The plan...
That should... The river was easy enough to find. Now for those herbs. This is the only plant around here with blue flowers. I hope it's the right one. Should be enough to keep you.
Slavers don't even bother.
Thanks, Gal. Cole.
Just about.
Doris sent me to find you.
I sent a runner to the dame in Northreach.
Well, I'm here now.
Only some. I want to help them, Sid. But
You made the right decision.
The goblins...
You have duties to attend to.
All right. And please, hurry.
I won't let that.
Thank you.
Don't thank me. They're trying to get into the carriage. Too slow. friend. Why didn't you flee with the others?
Why should we run?
Perhaps. Freedom, safety.
Sid.
This man risked his life.
Fine.
What we'll do with you is take you to safety.
You can leave the rest to us, Sid.
Thank you.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
Sid, if I just... Or maybe...
Colin.
No. What? I should have...
We swore.
It's good.
Without you, no one would...
I hope you didn't have too much. Oh, yeah.
Jill looked white as a sheet when they brought her back.
Clive, where have you been? I've been wanting to ask you something. Where did you get him? Like...
My father. They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and...
What do you reckon, Tomes?
It certainly adds weight to the theory, Clive. I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare frostwolf, an animal native to... In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such was his mastery over ether, he could cast magics on... His name was Fenrir.
Fenrir the Frostwolf.
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason. A girl from the Northern Territories, one awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other...
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers?
What?
Just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up just when his master needed him.
You're right. If it weren't for Torgal...
Quite. Though his latent birthright as a frostwolf, it had only to be on...
Oh, get you, Torgal!
You're an even finer hound than we...
And regarding your original concern, you need not fear why the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
There here! Bernard's here! I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
I shan't be a moment. It is.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you. Just you wait.
Then I look forward. Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
I think I'll wait till Wade's taken time.
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely. We have myriad sightings of... If only we knew for certain by what...
Well, if anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you.
What?
Word.
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne.
You have nothing to worry about on that front.
Clive, have you got a minute? We, have a guest.
A guest?
For your trouble.
It was a pleasure, in hindsight.
Uncle Byron? Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens for your favourite uncle is here!
The Dalmekian government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. The Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmeks empty their treasuries for us.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Very good.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmeks will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can, and once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him.
And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmex to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, Your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on. Dion?
Yes, sire.
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
If that is your wish, Your Radiance, I shall depart at once. May Gregor forgive you.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
So Annabella's tales were true. You disappoint me, Dion.
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here? Only one way to find out.
The little uns have been up to their old
It's just one thing after another around here.
Ah, my dear Neff. Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those that... Which is why I came. To learn the...
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of...
I was. Aye.
Then I have questions for you.
Gladly. You there? There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my net. 2,000? And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faint...
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dalmekian fleet, and come here and I'll... It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly her royal navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift, and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
So it was the Waluders who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Canverward on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned, and where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
Mid's finished outfitting her little workshop, I hear.
Otto, Kupka's at Drake's Fang.
You're not going in there alone?
Don't worry. I'm not going there. I won't risk any more than I have to.
The Lancer and the Fang are all Kupka's. You have any trouble on the way? You aren't.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's. We've heard nothing from her since he died.
Thanks.
So, what about...
Don't look so worried.
Thanks for...
Gav, Otto.
You can count on us.
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to...
We shall. I was a young man when last I walked this path. There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark 'em well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
Yeah!
Many years ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
So,
Ah, there she is. The good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
Look, there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stone here. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that, then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
your pal?
Would you rather be my squire?
Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin, I'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you.
Uncle?
Sorry.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads. But we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two.
Come on.
Friend.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Friend. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
Take it!
Try it.
Bravo, my boy! Just like that!
For your trouble.
Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine.
Clive? What is it now?
It's nothing. Let's go.
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. Or we do now.
The Royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the...
They've closed the... road, and it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means, the wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamel is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime.
The gate is closed.
How's a trader expected to make a living if they close the roads without so much as a buy or leave?
Crystal delivery's over. Get back to your home.
Anything I can allow. My good man, we're seeking to expand our well, we're thank you. Oh, no. Well.
What do you want?
I won't keep you long. A woman by the name of Rosina
Never heard of her.
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader...
Oh, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. The owner's only a young sprig.
The Briar's Kiss who's...
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
Can I help you?
Yes, a long-standing...
Then you should ask. He's been here for years. Try the baths.
Thank... Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furder knows.
Hanging lanterns, keep the darkness from your door.
Excuse me.
I am.
I hope so. Do you know Rosina Dalamil?
And what?
She was a close friend of mine.
Very well. Go to the bordello.
Do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as I think he trusts us.
So you're the ones who've been...
I beg your...
Don't play the... Stick your nose in... Titan!
Stay down! You're finished! Give me thunder!
Who are you working for?
He wanted us to...
Though one could hardly...
Lord Fur...
Look what the Your skill with the blade is rare. A fitting talent.
You know who I am. So what now?
Cool. That isn't much. Our work is take him to meet his precious Rosina.
To the Lock of Leisure, then.
To the Lock of Leisure?
Weights and pots!
Needed to a silken soft.
The most fragrant herbs.
The finest fabric.
Is this the place?
Lubor's Forge.
Ah, so much for Rosina Dalamil.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, sorry. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's...
See that he get... Lubor, Lord Furder told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second.
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff.
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid.
What trouble?
Manners, Greybeard.
Watched it.
My apologies. Follow the... Oh, but that was 3.
Ha! It will be easy. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not...
I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil.
A deposit.
The juiciest meat from Green's Bed.
You wouldn't believe how much he gave me. What can I do for you, Salt? Ugh, then be off with you. I serve them...
You have...
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. No, just leave.
Excuse me.
You've heard?
I've heard rumor.
Damn thing. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill up. Us common folk have hardly had a shot, and it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market.
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question.
Well, where the soldiers guarding them, the men on the rock throw their money.
Is that so? I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
What was all that crashing and banging about before?
It's you. The one who broke all our... What do you want?
I'm looking for my pal.
The gentleman who was with you?
Thank you.
Let me treat you. I'm pretty flush these days.
Huh?
Will this suffice?
By the sands.
One of the many treasures in my...
All right. But not... What are you doing? Care to explain?
Bait, my boy. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the... I had no luck, of course, but my uncharacteristic. They took me aside and said they...
So the pup.
I thought they'd a small price to pay for... But enough about my
That the supply of crystals has dried up. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been...
I'll wager you're...
We'll meet with them then, and put an end to the trouble.
Ha! That preening... It just goes to show, one should never underestimate a rot. I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support, if things turn sour.
Of course.
What was all that crashing and banging about before?
Ready, go? Run like the wind.
I'll take it from here.
I was beginning to think you weren't
all the silver and stone.
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon.
Of course.
Not bad at all. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what?
Because these crystals are no longer buying from...
And we have no more jurisdiction, but we have ships, and will glad...
Royalist?
Why? To collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, and being such. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed...
Did you get all that?
My lord, what is the...
Double-crossing dogs. Kill them!
Kill them both!
It's not over yet, Uncle!
Good! I'm just getting warmed up!
Fight on!
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the...
Greybeard, you were Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but...
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your I hardly expected one, sir.
This was the trouble you spoke of. Well?
Indeed it. The people of Dalamil had scarcely... Until you... Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. It occurs to me that I still don't...
Clive.
Well, Clive. You held up. To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. And those left behind have been...
Thank you. You still have the purse I gave to the soldier.
Oh, dear.
And my name is not Greybeard.
Nope.
Of all the...
Here. Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall...
Thank you.
And please... Tell them that Rosina Dalamil...
Omia los delan. Tu isakelis.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive? So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold. Well then.
Thank you.
Not at all.
Come on, Uncle.
Even forged a butter knife.
I wouldn't put it...
Oh, sorry. I'm Sava. Soon to be people.
I could give you a... I know. Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I'd better get to it.
My carpets have
Take a sniff, good sir. Interesting.
Welcome.
A question.
You give.
Everything I've worked for. All...
You're... All right.
What?
Sweet inside.
Ah, they've opened the gate.
Lubor was true to his word.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
It would make a
be asking for you again.
A 1,000 gil for a meal. If you can't even fill
Fucking men of the wrong.
I need to drink. You're going to drink my pockets dry?
Oh, here.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not a toy.
hanging lanterns, keep it up.
Kneaded to a silken softness.
The most fragrant herbs and spices. The breadth of the twins and beyond.
The baths are,
In all my years tending the baths, I've never known anything like this to happen. Please, find out what's gone wrong.
What? This town is truly blessed. The bustling markets, the healing waters, and all under the watchful eye of Lord Cooker. Stands ready to...
Well, we'll make our way back to the...
What is it? Sorry.
Hunter.
I haven't.
Has to be...
Thank you. So, a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
Anything I can interest you in? Here you are.
Sweet incense, wax candles,
Silver platters, plates and pots, bowls and...
Oh, yes, they're
The
quite
finest fabrics!
So, you... two... No, me...
Light me a
Fresh
jar.
bread, warm from the oven.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Just look at the hanging lanterns, keep it up.
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
Ah, I'm not too late.
What is it, Lubo?
A question. Where is it that...
To Drake's Fang.
Then allow me to... Drake's Fang is Talmaki and Walud are at, but no nation has ever before.
Not by choice.
And there's more. I fear there may be more. If you're determined to beard the... I've lost one Cid already.
I don't plan on that.
Well...
Drake's Fang should be just beyond the springs. Shall we press on?
By the flames. That explains the heat.
Titan!
Out of the frying pan.
Silent stone!
Let's cool things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
There it is. Drake's Fang.
Kupka will be hiding inside.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert. You'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize. After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am.
and I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now. A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms. I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know? Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew. Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
Till then. Go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet. You can regale me too, Torgal.
I'm coming for you, Kupka.
Fuck! Why do they still hurt? What has that gutter rat done to me? Out of my sight, witch! I'll kill you, Rosfield! I'll rip out your heart! I'll tear you limb from limb!
Peace, Hugo. The table shan't hurt you any longer.
He sought to humiliate me. Me! If you hadn't interfered, he would be dead!
You truly believe you would have triumphed had the battle continued?
Titan would have ground him into dust!
And how would he have done that without his head?
Shut up!
You weren't strong enough, and you call yourself a dominant. Or rather, you did.
You mock me, Harbert.
Do you see, Hugo? You are weak.
Fuck!
But so long as that fire burns within you, there is still hope. There may yet be a way for you to take your revenge.
Tell me, what must I do? Please, I'll do anything. Just tell me.
The heart.
What of it?
A Mother Crystal's heart is the most concentrated source of ether in all creation. Perhaps you could take advantage of that. Of course, the crystal would not yield her blessing to any ordinary man. But then, you are no ordinary man, are you, Hugo? Clive Rossfield stole your power, but others have suffered a similar fate, and still managed to find the strength to conjure their icon. Like Benedicta Harmon. She too drank of the ether and gained a power beyond human understanding.
She did? Benedicta. Benedict. I'll do it. My love. I'll avenge you.
Run along now, Hugo. You need only follow the light. Muthos is here. Very well, it shall be so. You may leave everything to me, Your Majesty.
Royalists bring them from Ash? Are the Beastmen part of the Waluda army now? How the hell did that happen? They've spotted us. With me too. am I? So much for the men of the Rock. Dhalmekia's finest. Animals. You should never have left Ash. It's over. Won't be going any further this way. Stairs. This must be the way out. sneaking past this one. How did they get in here? Flames. Come on, Torgal. Kupka never did do things by halves. As if taking the Mother Crystal for his own wasn't enough. He had to build his castle in it.
Let the trial begin.
What the hell?
With me, Torgal.
Seems we're expected.
So this is the power of Muthos.
Did the orcs do? This too. More of them. What the hell is going on? Are these things here for me? Or for him? First orcs, now these nightmares. Is this your doing, Ultima? No holding back. You've been busy, Kupka. But where did you go? The heart. He's in the sanctuary. I can feel it. Come on, Torgal. Just what I needed. That better be the last of them.
Benedicta, my everything. I've missed you so much. Kuka! I swear to you, my love, we will never be parted again.
What's wrong with him?
Get away from her! Benedicta!
this before. You can do it again. Let the flames burn within you. No. Let them burn without. Come to me, Ifrit! But if you can do it, then so could I! Let's give this a try. Not bad. Is that you, Ultima? What do you want?
Your soul is tainted with worthless human will, yet your thirst for power remains undiminished. With every sip you take, you grow in strength, and soon you shall achieve perfection.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You will accept us, Mythos. It is inevitable. You were created for this purpose, and you shall serve it.
Never!
Fight it, Clyde! Don't let him in!
Consciousness. We see now. Human will is so insubstantial it cannot exist in isolation. You mitigate its weakness by interweaving it with your consciousness. We believed we had merely to purge you of your will to claim our vessel. It appears we first have to sever every thread of the consciousness that supports it. No matter. The time to build a new world is not yet upon us. We will contemplate.
Thank you, Joshua.
One can no more command the power of ether by drowning in its flood than one can constrain the tides by standing in the sea. I had thought Hugo wiser than this, but it seems his head was full of rocks after all.
Titan was strong.
Your Majesty.
But Mythos is stronger. For 5 years, that man lived only for revenge. Clinging fast to a fiction, even as it swept him into the abyss. One cannot change one's nature through force of will alone. Only the Almighty can do that.
Hugo Kupka, the man who gave his life for a woman's head. A fool like all the rest.
That the death of a mother crystal should be so beautiful.
Some medicine, my lord? I have salves, potions, anything you need.
Stop bothering me, urchin, or you'll feel the back of my hand.
You must consider your health, my prince. If a show of force is needed to keep the Dalmex at bay, you may trust in your dragoons. I beg you to call on Bahamut only as a last resort. His strength comes at too great a cost.
The Empire agreed to an armistice with the Republic, and yet the Emperor still plots its ruin. For now, the Dalmex suspect nothing, and as long as I can hold their gaze, war need not be inevitable. But more than that, Bahamut is the champion of the Empire. When our people look to the heavens, the sight of him gives them hope. Forgive me, Terence. Would that you were my master. But alas.
I will always be your loyal servant.
Should the Council's brazen maneuvering prompt the Republic to tear up their own treaty and launch a new assault, our soldiers would advance to meet them, cutting across the Central Isles, but not in time to prevent their forces from breaching the southern defenses and storming Twinside. And so the capital would become a battlefield. Thousands of innocents would die. I cannot allow that to happen.
There is one small mercy, at least. You will not be forced to do battle with Titan.
Would that I could avoid doing battle at all.
1,000 pardons, Your Highness.
What is it?
Olivier has been made Emperor. What is the meaning of this? My father's orders. What were they? Quickly!
Yes, Your Highness. His Radiance requests that Your Highness maintain position here and...
Ah! Terence.
Yes, my prince.
I must go to the palace.
I'll ready your steed.
What is it now?
Forgive the intrusion, Your Highness.
I know you.
At ease.
We stand in the presence of the Phoenix. You wouldn't want to get your fingers burned.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. Though I admit, I did not expect such a distinguished guest.
How many years has it been since the Remembrance ceremony? 20?
I thought you long dead. Do I address a ghost?
Many have told me that I look like one. But no. I'm alive. Just. Prince Dion of the House Lesage, I have a tale to tell you.
I'd better give Otto the good news.